Hi, my name is Coach Don Markland with Accountability Now, and we work at Accountability Now in a lot of different ways. We have our own consulting clients, we have our own coaching clients, and we have what's called our Coaching Academy. Coaching Academy is only for coaches who are trying to build their practice. We don't teach you how to coach, we don't teach you how to work with clients, we only teach you about sales and marketing to build a seven-figure practice like we have. And the number one thing I get asked is, how do I niche my practice, or how do I find a niche? And I know this is counterintuitive because so many times it feels like I could coach anyone in the world, and I want to coach everybody that I can, and we feel this inclination to help everyone. But business sense, strong business sense, will tell you that the counterintuitive thought process is what is true. If you can coach everybody, then you can coach nobody. That's super important for you to understand. Finding your niche by far is the number one reason a coaching practice succeeds or fails. I have seen coaches that are just these general life coaches or health coaches or business coaches, and they're never able to scale. The International Coaching Federation released this study a few years ago, which talked about the big 90%. 90% of coaches, 90% will never make sustainable income, usually above $30,000 a year. 90% of coaches will never have a living based off of this work. Is that you? Do you want that to be you? In their study, they showed that the top two reasons that coaches never broke out of that 90% was, number one, they failed to have a niche, and number two, they didn't know how to sell their coaching services. Those two things. And I'm going to talk to you about niching your practice today and why it's so important. First of all, in the notes on this video, you can see a link to my free webinar. This webinar will teach you everything in detail of how to niche your coaching practice. It'll be really, really clear to help you how to do that. But at a high level, I want to explain the first thing that you can do right now. I want you to look at your history and your experience, and I want you to create what's called your undeniable authority. Your undeniable authority. What is that, and why is it so important? The number one reason, and I know I'm throwing a lot of statistics at you, but the number one reason that people choose a certain coach over another is because they feel common ground or commonality between that coach and themselves. They feel like they get what they're dealing with. I want you to think about that. That's what they feel like. That's what they feel. And so your undeniable authority is your experience, your history, your things that you've gone through that demonstrate from afar, from a 30,000-foot view, that you are an expert at what you do. You are a world-class thought leader expert in this area. Simply put, your undeniable authority is your marketable permission that you obtain to sell to certain people. That's it. Now, I know where you're wrestling, you're thinking, I can't, niche down too much because I'm going to leave so much money on the table, and nothing could be farther from the truth. Stop worrying about all the money you're leaving on the table because you're not bringing it in anyway. Building your coaching practice is not about who you can coach. It's about who you can sell coaching to. That's my simple answer for you to how to niche your practice. Again, click the link below and attend my free webinar, and you'll learn all about how to niche your coaching practice. Thank you so much. Again, this is Don Markland with Accountability Now, the best coaching academy in the universe. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.